Hello, hello, hello. How are you? This is Els coming from Bemis Crafty Corner, and this is the next step in the process for our villains journal. In case you haven't watched any of the videos, which I will link the playlist below, we went ahead and made a book. This one is made just from chipboard, and we made our binding with the excuse me, we made our binding with the Tyvek, and then I did some book cloth on here, which is Maleficent. I put some corners on, I put some book cloth on the inside, a little lace. We have pretty much set in pockets, we'll talk about that in a second, and we made a tassel for it. So, we are using the Dark Fairy Tale pad from DCWV, and we have created various pockets and tucks and things that we've just kind of set in here. They're not in their permanent forever home, but they're in the book just to kind of get an idea of, keeping an idea of size at this point. Then we cut out some tags. These are all cut out of 110-pound cardstock, so they're very strong. So let me go ahead and just pull one of these real quick. So it's a 3-inch tag is what we're using, and our book is 7.5 inches tall, so our tags are about 7 inches. And then all I did was, I cut my corner pieces, and I'll just use one of these to show you. So we used we cut one the way we wanted it, and then we came back and just cut the rest so that they all lined up. Like that, and all of them have these little pieces here, and those are from the strips that we cut off the tops of the paper. So let's go ahead and let's do one for you guys so you can see how we do that. So I have here my 1/4 inch hole punch, and I just find the center here, what I believe to be the center, may not be perfectly in the center, and I poke a hole in it. Okay, then I take my strip and I put a couple of holes in my strip about 1 inch apart. Okay, and then I have this, which is a 3/4 inch hole, and all I do is I put this around, making sure that I've got the center hole even, and I punch that out. Do the next one as well. And this creates custom made reinforcers. Okay, and then just a little bit of glue on these, and we just put them right around the hole. And this probably is not required, considering this is 110-pound cardstock, so this is almost about as thick as a 22-point chipboard, but it's for looks. Okay, a little bit of glue, put that on there, and then once we have that on, I'll give it just a second to set up here, we are going to decorate the corners, because I just don't want them to, be very boring in the end. So I'm going to use I have some corner rounders that are like corner details, and they do some really cool little scroll worked corners. There we go. All right, and we did a couple of different ones. I have a bunch of different ones. We did a bunch of different ones, and we end up with these tags. And we'll go ahead and do this one. I'm leaving this tag a little bit longer. I'm going to cut this one down. I'm going to take about 1.5 inches off of it. I'm keeping those because I might use them. And then we'll go ahead and take our corner rounder here. Pop our corner. So now we have a stack of tags in different sizes that we can go ahead and start putting, decorating, getting them into our book. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up this little bit of a mess here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we are back, and one of the pages, this book, this pad of paper, it had some journaling cards and things in it. What it didn't have was strips, but it did have this beautiful piece of, it looks like a stained glass paper. So I took that out and I cut it into strips along its natural lines. So we have several different strips here that we can use. We can cut these down as we need to add to our tags. So we have that. The other thing that this particular pad had, bonus sticker sheet, is a sticker sheet that matches the paper. So I pulled that out as well because I figured that would be easy to use. And then of course we have all of the papers that we chose out of the pad and everything else that's in the pad that we can use to decorate our tags. So what else do we have? We have this, which is a set of Crafters Square rub-on transfers. This is one of their Halloween sets. There's 2 Halloween sets. And I saw this and I fell in love with it, and I had to grab it because I haven't seen it anywhere else and I haven't seen anybody haul it. So I grabbed this, and I know it's Halloween, but we could use the crystal ball and the feathers, of course, and the ravens and the potion bottles and all the spiders and things can be used. So I grabbed all of those. There's even some mice on here, and you got Cinderella. She had the mice. So, I grabbed all of those. Of course, the skulls and things can be used. So we grabbed that. We have the Disney stickers. We have all of the characters, all of the villains that I cut out and inked and had printed. And so we can use all of these things, and we're kind of sticking to the colors of the paper clips that we made. So I do have some bits and pieces that are left over from that, and all of the top strips, that you cut off the paper at the top. We have those as well. So we're going to go ahead and use all of this stuff, and we're going to start putting some of our tags together. We have tags in several different sizes. They're all 3 inches wide, but the lengths do vary. So we have some really tall ones, and we have some regular size ones, and we have some short ones. So all of these have the little tabs on them, and they're ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of lay these out and get an idea of what I want to do, and then I'll come back and show you guys, and we'll get some tags made so we have some tags to put in the book with our journaling cards. I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, so we've done some cutting and some trimming and some punching and all that kind of stuff, and we've come up with a few tags here. So we have this one, don't ever lose your wings. Now that's a quote from Maleficent. And then we have this one, not quite done yet. I've got some jewels and things that I want to put on. We have one here that says dreams. We have another one here that says love. There's some more work that I want to do on this one. We have one that says magic. We have one that's got some dimension to it. And then we have this one, which is like my favorite. I love this one. Came out much better than I thought it was going to. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tags total. One came out really bad, and so I just kind of round filed that one. And I still have one long one left to do. And I have something special I want to do with that. So that's going to be where I'm going to end this today. We have a few other things that we're going to be working on in the next couple of days when we are together in a live. Until then, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that red button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, and share me with all your friends. Then your friends can be my friends, and my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. And before you know it, we have a giant friendly crafting community. Until the next time, guys, stay safe. Bye-bye.